Come in, my dear Apollyon. You are most welcome in my home.
Thank you, Uncle Zafar.
Please sit down. We have much to discuss.
We do indeed.
I would like to discuss how you are handling the situation of your patient's dating life.
I assure you that I am handling the situation. I have it under control.
I invited you here so that I could make sure you do not make the same mistakes that many others have made. Would you be willing to stay and listen to the advice I have for you?
I suppose, considering that I came all this way, the least that I can do is be a good guest.
Thank you. I know that many have struggled with this kind of a situation, including myself. It is true this is not the best position for you to be in, but there are ways to fix it.
Well, I must admit that I have been struggling. I now understand how much help I need. I am thankful you are willing to help me with the mess that I am in.
It is inevitable for mistakes to occur. I am glad that you are allowing me to help you.
Please tell me what I must do to fix this situation.
Of course. Let me see where to begin.
Please let us start at the beginning, and try to give me step-by-step instructions to follow.
Okay, the first thing that you must do is tempt her to date. In order to get her to date, you must let her believe that it is okay because everyone else is doing it.
That seems like an easy temptation. Wouldn't you agree?
Indeed, this is a fairly simple temptation to achieve. However, this is the most important step because all following temptations depend on its success.
That makes sense. I will keep that in mind.
Yes, indeed. Now, once she believes that it is okay for everyone else, you must let her think that she has to date in order to be accepted. Considering that dating is quite normal in the culture around her, she should easily accept it.
I can do that.
Now that you will have convinced her that it is okay for her herself to date, the next step is ready to be executed. The first time is always a bit tricky in your circumstance because of the role that the enemy has in her life. The first time she is asked on a date, she may respond negatively because of her habits. It is okay if the first time does not work out for you, but remember to keep whispering to her that it will be fun, and tell her that she can definitely say yes next time.
So, I must make her comfortable in this lifestyle. Is that the point of this step?
Yes, that is precisely the point of this step.
I am glad that you are making this so easy to understand.
I am glad that I am helping you. The next step is to make her even more comfortable. Help her make a whole new schedule for herself that includes more drama sessions with her new girlfriends and more trips to the mall.
Should she interact with other boys at this point?
At this point, yes. She needs to feel comfortable around boys so that she knows the difference between boys that she wants to be friends with and boys that she dreams about being with.
Should I let her fantasize about being with the latter type of boy?
Letting her fantasize would be productive for you, but remember that she must believe that she can actually be with him. Allow her to think that she is slowly working her way to being with him, and that soon, if she keeps at it, she will have him to herself.
Can she see this boy with other girls?
Try to steer clear of this type of temptation. You will probably end up getting yourself in a deeper situation. If she reacts in the worst way possible, then she will end up depressed because her dreams were all for nothing, and all the work that she thought she was doing to get closer to him was for nothing.
No harm in asking. Calm down. Now please continue.
I'm sorry about that. I know that it's not your fault you're in so deep over your head. I should have offered my services the second that your struggles began.
There is no reason for you to apologize, Uncle. You said yourself that we all make mistakes. Some mistakes take a bigger toll on our progress than others. I understand that now, and I understand that we must choose our battles carefully so that we do not lose more than we gain.
Thank you for understanding. Now, on to her first date, after she has become immune to the thought of dating, of course. Make sure that she overfusses with everything, and make sure that she is very worried about what he will think of her. Let her feel regret for saying yes, but make sure that she is too curious to back down. Do not let her discover how quixotic her love for him really is.
So, are you saying that this relationship was not meant to last?
Not exactly. You want her to think that it is real, when all along she is using him without realizing it.
Wait, I do not understand. How can she be using him?
That is a fine question, my dear Apollyon. You see, the real motive behind her desire is that she wants to fulfill her fantasy of being with him, but she is too blinded by her quixotic love for him to see past much of anything. She is expecting him to be perfect, like the man in her dreams. She is setting herself up for failure, and with your help, we will be able to secure her fate.
That is the ultimate goal in the end, is it not?
Yes, indeed it is. The next step will be a little more difficult now that you are past the simple temptation of dating. As we both know, of course, when a patient starts something, they are not allowed to stop after their first try. We must now make a very big leap from the temptation of dating to the temptation of premarital sex.
Whoa! That is a pretty big step you are asking me to take there.
I know, but there are steps that will make it easier for you. Just be patient and I will explain.
Okay, sorry. I got a little freaked out. You surprised me, and that seemed to have come out of nowhere.
You should not be so surprised. I want you to be the best at what you do, and this is how you're going to achieve that.
I agree. I believe that I am ready for the next steps now.
Alright, this next set of steps is similar to the last set in that you will be coaxing her out of her comfort zone and making her think that she must do this for the sake of her new friends and popularity.
Okay.
The first step is to keep ensuring that she is steady in her new lifestyle and redirect any second thoughts that she might be having. This is much of what you will already have been doing. You need to constantly keep feeding her the temptations and securing her new beliefs until she is firmly rooted.
What do I do if she starts to drift after a breakup and she decides that she no longer wants to date?
That is a tricky one. This is why the first step is so important. You must get it into her head that she has to date, and no matter what, she needs to bounce right back into her schedule after any breakup.
Wow, that first step is way more important than I thought it was going to be.
The next step in the process of premarital sex is similar to before. You need to make her believe that it must be okay because everyone else is doing it. This also comes with another requirement. You must make sure that all of her friends are into this stage or higher. She must be surrounded by this behavior to reinforce your temptation.
Always have a backup plan.
Precisely. Now, you must be warned there are setbacks to premarital sex that may include unwanted pregnancy. Unwanted pregnancy may turn into a good opportunity for you, but we can talk about that if you ever get there.
Thank you for all this information. I am sure that it will be very helpful, and I will use your advice as it comes up.
You are very welcome. Glad that my advice can be put to good use. Please come back anytime and do not hesitate to write.
I will see you soon then.